Alright, so this is the video that I was talking about earlier. So it's good to see everybody again, YouTube. I hope everybody's doing okay. Today is, let me look, January 25th of 2025, and I know it's been a little while. I know I keep, randomly popping back in only to kind of leave you guys hanging and disappear again. And I'm gonna kind of talk about that a little bit today. And this video is going to be divided up into segments. This is going to be kind of a longer one, so just bear with me. I'm gonna try to, do this in sections as best as I can here, so everybody just kind of bear with me. So this is the brief little introduction of the video and a little introduction of myself. I've been a YouTube user for, I want to say 15 years now, going on 16, so good little while, good little stretch of time on the internet. I was more active in the early 2010s, obviously, as most of you can see for my videos. And we're going to kind of talk about how my channel got its start. So essentially, I was bored to tears as a teenager, sitting around the house. I had an obsession with riding elevators and escalators and everything else, like going to the River Chase Galleria and, doing that sort of thing. And had an idea one day, because I was stuck at home, wanted to go do something but couldn't because, parents had things going on, stuff like that. And my grandmother had things going on, so couldn't go do anything. And then, so I got bored and decided to look up elevator videos on YouTube. And I came across Diesel Deuce's videos first. So really, I owe a lot of my start to Andrew and his channel, and Music Freak CC. I saw a lot of their videos from the get-go. So, but that was back, the algorithm was different on YouTube and everything else back then, so it didn't like show you huge varieties. It kind of showed you the more popular YouTubers, and then it kind of, or at least that's the way it seemed at the time. I don't know if that's how it is now. I know that the algorithm's all kinds of different now. You can look up a video and get something completely unrelated to what you've even searched for, so it's one of those things. But I spent at least 8 hours, 9 hours that day watching elevator videos just non-stop, from Captain Elevator 42189, Diesel Deuce, Gloose, Music Freak CC. The list goes on and on and on. So really, I owe that to my channel's start, because I had the idea if other people are doing this and they're passionate about it, then it wouldn't be so weird for me to do it. And we're also going to touch on another part of that too later on, because it kind of explains why I stopped, for as long as I did. And I'm trying to work past it, I really am, and it's a hurdle I'm having to get over, but we'll get to that point eventually. So in the next section, we're going to kind of talk about what happened. So what happened essentially is my grandmother passed away in 2014. So right around the time I was graduating high school and about to turn 18 and going out to work on my own, and had all these plans for the future. Everything got put on the back burner. Grandmother was always super supportive, great lady, miss her to this day. I will always miss my grandmother, and a little piece of me went with her when she finally passed. Like, it's one of those things I can say now, like, truthfully, like, it's been 10 years and there's still a massive void in my life, from her no longer being with us. But unfortunately, that's the way the story was written. So try not to get a little emotional here, but every time I talk about it, it kind of chokes me up a little bit. But and she was always super supportive of my YouTube interests and everything else. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. and she, you know, kind of really owe a lot to my channel to her too, if I'm being honest. Like, it really, I have Asperger's syndrome. I've been diagnosed, severe ADHD, and really bad anxiety too. So, like, she was always super supportive, told me to go out and do what I enjoyed doing, and like, having that driving force was kind of what gave me the confidence to do my videos. And like, after losing her and going through some of the things I have in my life, like, it, I don't know, it just kind of made me lose that confidence, and essentially what was my favorite thing to do now became the thing that gave me the most anxiety, because I always thought it was super strange. You know, people would stare at me, laugh at me, and everything else in my videos. Like, I have a few videos where, you know, people have harassed me and, you know, just make it very uncomfortable to do what we enjoy doing. And I know you can't help it. People think it's weird. And it's really not about what other people think, it's about what you enjoy. But it's just one of those things, like, it really gets to you after a while. And after, you know, 2 or 3 videos of having people harass me back to back, I just kind of lost my confidence in doing it. And, you know, I'm slowly trying to work back to that way. As you guys can see, I've been posting a few more videos here regularly than I have been, but still have a long way to go, unfortunately, to get back to being an active user. I used to post almost on a monthly basis. That's the sad part. So at least, you know, 2-3 videos a month were coming out from me. So not, you know, the most active YouTuber, but a semi decently active YouTuber, you know. So that's one of those things I'm really trying to work towards getting back to. Also, you know, I had my children at 21. My eldest daughter was born, you know, May, so right after I turned 21. And so I had kids very young, in my early 20s, and now that I'm approaching my 30s, it's one of those things, like, if I could have waited and still had both of my children here, I probably would have, because I was very much not ready to become a father when I did. Went through trials and tribulations with that, but I am 100% confident and, you know, solid, and have a great relationship with my children and everything else at this point in my life. So things are great. Like, love my kids to death, wouldn't trade them for the world. So don't get me wrong by saying that. This definitely was not at the right point in my life when my children arrived here, but they are here regardless, and now we're working to getting to that right point. Went through a lot of things with my children's mom too. We were no longer together, obviously, so it was one of those things. I actually made a video a few years back, you know, right before we split up, talking about how things were kind of going a little rough between us. So there's more on that in another video. We're not going to touch too much on that in this one, because this is really not what it's about. But part of the thing and part of the separation with that is, like, we were in the process of moving out of our home because we were no longer together, and getting all of our things together, things got mixed up, this, that, and the other, because we couldn't stand to be around each other, didn't want to fight in front of the children, so the visits to get things were very in and out, you know, let's make this short and sweet as possible. And unfortunately, Shunty Buddy was one of the casualties of that, and that's why you have not seen him in any recent videos, because I cannot find him. I've not been able to find him for years. So a little devastated about that too, but this channel will go on, you know, some way, shape, form or another. We'll have to get another Shunty Buddy or another mascot, but we'll get there. So that's kind of a sort of brief synopsis of what has happened over the last few years and why things have just kind of, you know, took a back burner. Life just got busy for me. Like, I got out of high school, went to work because I had to. I didn't have my caretaker. My grandmother raised me My mom is a big part of my life, but my grandmother basically raised me, and once my caretaker was no longer in my life, I had to, make some choices that were hard. So that's where we're at with this. So that's kind of, what happened in a short, sweet synopsis of it. And now we're going to talk about the future of the channel. And last but not least, we're going to talk about the future of the channel. So the future plans are, obviously, I am trying to become a more active YouTube user at this point. And hopefully at some point we can start traveling more. I really want to involve the children. I have some tape on my glasses. Y'all don't pay me no attention. I've been playing with them. My eldest daughter accidentally bumped her head on my frame right there and busted it right there, so I got to get some new glasses at some point, but this is what we're dealing with right now, so it's just aggravating my soul. But yeah, the future of the channel is like, look, I can't say and make promises right now, but I would like to tell you what I would like and what my goals would be is to get it back to the point where I am posting at least bi-monthly or at least 3 times a month, so at least a weekly video, if nothing else. That's what I'm trying to get back to. I'm hoping, because I have found that there are more YouTube users in Alabama now than there were back when I started. There was only like 3 of us then, and now I think there's upwards of like 6, and one of them actually lives locally here with me. You may know him as Nick JB Nintendo Fan on YouTube. If you haven't checked out his videos, go check out his channel. He's got some pretty cool videos of the PNC building, which I would like to get a video of that one too. I just gotta find a time to get by there to do so. But he's also got a couple at RMC as well, which you guys have seen those 100 times on my channel. So getting it from someone else's perspective would be pretty nice too. But I'm hoping like maybe we can do meetups and stuff like that, and maybe Nick and I can go film some elevators together eventually. I know he has a busy schedule, so if he can't, then it's okay, but trying to get some like meet and greets and stuff together too, just to kind of help everybody out. I've been on YouTube for a while, so people are familiar with my face, but some of the newer users and stuff, like, essentially we can all hopefully help each other out. We do get together and take videos together and stuff. Like, I don't know, it's just one of those things. I've always wanted that experience. I got to meet Diesel Ducey once when I was younger, and that was pretty cool, and I'd really like to get together with him again. I've missed him the past couple of times. He's came to Alabama, and I'm very sad about that, so I really hope Andrew and I get together soon, and maybe at some point if he comes here again, or if I go visit my aunt, I can get together with him and maybe do some more videos, hopefully. I really want to see this channel grow, and I hope that everybody wants to be a part of that growth with me. I really do. I hope that my videos are semi-enjoyable. Otherwise, I don't think people would watch them, but someone enjoys them. I enjoy making them for everybody. I don't make any royalties off of YouTube or anything. My channel has never been monetized or demonetized or whatever, so I just literally do this out of my pure enjoyment and for my own self, really. But I do like to create somewhat of a quality content for my viewers, so don't get me wrong there. It's not that I don't make the videos for you guys too, because obviously it's for you guys to enjoy as well, because other people enjoy it besides myself. So I wouldn't make them if I, didn't think other people wouldn't find enjoyment from them, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so really, I would like to see the channel grow, and I hope everyone wants to be a part of that with me. If you haven't subscribed to me, and you don't want to, I understand, but it helps me out, to some degree. It helps my channel grow in popularity, so, I can feel like I'm doing this for a purpose. That's really all I need it for. I don't need the royalties. I have a job. I work a full-time job. hopefully about to start school soon and further my healthcare career, because right now I'm at an entry-level job, so we love it when our phone stops recording in the middle of a video. But anyway, for the future of the channel, I would like to see it continue to grow more and everything. So also to maybe involve my children into some of the videos as well, because my daughter has taken a liking to my YouTube channel, so maybe she'll be a second generation elevator filmer. Who knows? That'd be kind of cool if she followed in my footsteps. Sorry, there's dust on my screen. But I know, everybody just bear with me, and please subscribe. I say, if you haven't subscribed, it remains to be seen on the future of this channel, but if you haven't subscribed, please do, because I know it sounds sketchy because I don't post regularly, but I'm trying to get better. I really am. So I hope this video kind of, you know, touches base on everything and what's going on, and also kind of answers any questions that people may have for the future. I hope everybody has enjoyed the videos recently. We're going to continue on with what we're doing, and hopefully I'll have some more content coming up this week. So everybody just make sure you hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for more, because there's definitely more coming. I promise. This time I pinky swear. I'm not going to leave my viewers hanging anymore. This is the new era of this channel. I am 28 years old now, and I am taking charge of my channel again. So I hope I know that was a little extra motivational, a little bit too much, but I really feel like it's gotten away from me, and I kind of just left it sitting there to rot away, and I feel bad, because people are probably like, where the heck did this guy go? He just fell off the face of the planet. I'm still around, I promise. So probably not. I was gonna say there's probably not a lot of people who really worry that much about it, but you know, it's one of those things that bothers me. So I don't want to leave my channel to rot anymore. I want my channel to continue on, at least for a good few more years. As many years as I have left with it anyway, you know. I enjoyed it. I very much so enjoyed it. It was very much a great hobby for me at the time. So, that's where the future of the channel is going to lie. So it remains to be seen, but it's going to be great. I know it is. So everybody just stay tuned. Alright, so we're just going to summarize this video and call it to an end. So I appreciate every one of you, like I said, in the elevator community, for the inspiration, for continuing to put out the content that you create, and working as hard as you do to create quality content for your viewers. Keep doing what you do. You're awesome. Everybody, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I hope that it kind of puts us all on a better page with things, and maybe kind of, you know, gets us ready for, I hear an ambulance, gets us ready for, you know, the next chapter, if you will, because that's kind of where we're trying to move towards. At least I am. So, like I said, stay tuned for more. Hit the like and subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. You might not have as many notifications from me as other YouTubers, but I'm going to try to make it a point to post semi-regularly. So just keep in mind, I am busy with work and children, and I don't have a backlog of videos for everything like most people do. So all my videos were on a digital camera. I cannot find that camera as well as Shunty Buddy, so I have a ton of backlogged videos that I will probably never be able to upload. But we're gonna retake those elevators at some point, so it's okay. We're gonna, you know, go all over Calhoun County and do it all over again with what's still left here, and what's new and what's old. So that's where things are going right now. Thanks for watching again, everybody. I appreciate your support throughout all this, and I appreciate everybody for doing what you do on YouTube. Like, everybody, you know, the way I see it, everybody has something that they like on YouTube. So everybody creates content that they like. Everybody creates content that they think other people will like. So thank you all for doing what you do and your hard work and dedication to it. And I'm going to try to start being more dedicated to mine as well. So thank you again, everybody. Thank you for bearing with me for this long video. Hope it didn't take up too much of your time. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.